Cancer placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this will be a timeless reading. No specific time frame. The gender of the cards don't matter. You may have to flip the roles. And if it doesn't match, you may just have to check out your other placements, or it's simply just not your reading. You have the Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so as you were investing, putting time, effort, energy into building your platform, building your financial growth, building yourself, there was someone in the background, and I've never even noticed this, that was trying to steal from your abundance. So this was someone that wanted to steal your time, energy, effort, sex even. They had no intentions of trying to replenish you of whatever they were taking. And this person may have even left you in the energy of betrayal, getting stabbed in the back over and over and over again by this specific person, possibly even a group of three, because I am seeing the Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Those of you that were tag teamed in this scenario, you were left in a position of heartbreak, pain, depression, even sorrow. Didn't talk to anyone about whatever happened to you. You may have even suppressed the abuse that you went through, and this is telling me that you are being pushed to let it out somehow, whether it's through journaling, speaking about it, some outlet in some way, shape, or form, because something was done to you in the past that was completely unjustified, and whoever teamed up on you to put you in this position of the Ten of Swords, they're now reaping karma. And this is a specific person that wants to come in and communicate, because they're now realizing that whatever they did to you, whether it was 1, 2, 3, 4 years back, it's ricocheting right back to their family members, or possibly to the people that are in their surroundings. And this person has been shown by some sort of omen. An omen, yeah, like all these birds in the background. There's been an omen that's been put out that's shown whoever these perpetrators that were to you, that whatever they've done, it's now backfiring, or they now have to reap what they've sowed. And with the Page of Cups, you may even have some form of apologies that may be coming in. People wanting to whisper sweet nothings into your ear. People wanting to smooth things over with you, and it's because they know that Judgment Day is coming for them. And this Eight of Wands, it's going to be destruction in the form of them losing some sort of abundance. I almost said family, but that could just be like the destruction of the family unit, like the family breaking apart due to what they did to you. But some form of chaos is ricocheting back to the people that sent it. And here you are now finally finding peace, contentment, tranquility within your life again after a period of sorrow and depression, isolation even. Things are lining up for you. I also feel like there's a relationship or a commitment or a contract that's going to be coming in for you. This will range as different things for different people watching. This contract could be in the form of like a new car, new home, a mortgage, possibly even a salary job, or even a full-blown commitment. But something that is overdue to you, that you've been waiting on for the last 7 years, is now coming in. And you will have the option between past people and dealing with exes once again. But these exes haven't matured much at all, actually. They're just coming back because, for one, they've been caught. 2, they can't reap whatever abundance or prosperity that they were reaping while dealing with you. It's like they don't have that same luck on their own. And 3, this is someone that may be trying to avoid a disaster that they know is following them, because you have some heavy hitters, or you have some angels, ancestors, guides, people that have high ranking in the spiritual realm that watched over what was going on or what they did to you. They were not watching over simply just to see you suffer. It's because you had to go through some sort of lesson. This was something that was to help you elevate in general. And there was a crow above. Also, I think that's a hawk, watching as this person ghosted you after they stabbed you in the back. They didn't even give you an apology. They didn't even have enough guts to tell you what went on. It's like you had to put the pieces together through gossip or just information that you picked up on your own. But this communication that's coming in, someone's going to be forced to come and do the walk of shame. They may even be forced to give you all the details of what they did to you from the horse's mouth. And this person, it's like they've had a death of the ego due to exposure. And this exposure is also causing a group of friends to break apart. And it's going to bring balance back into your life. I also feel with temperance, it's important for you to incorporate at least a gallon of water a day into your life, exercising, eating greens, fruits and vegetables, because diet is a big component as to how you're able to function. With the world, you have completed some form of major cycle. You could have been dealing with the Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Don't have to be, but those are just the signs that the world represents. You closed out a major cycle that was about 7 to 10 years long, and this was something that helped you elevate. It helped you strengthen your gifts. It also helped you gain the high priest or the high priestess role. So from this point forward, you're not going to be in the same dynamic, in the same situations where you were completely victimized, or where you felt helpless or powerless due to the fact that you have earned that intuition. So now you can see things for what they are. You're not going to be giving the benefit of doubt for the most part. I also see work opportunities coming in, collaborations, people that are willing to work with you, fair individuals that can see your value. I also see opportunities coming in as far as like new jobs that you could apply for, things that could give you a raise. And with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like the more that you focus on yourself, your hobbies, your dreams, your goals, you're going to see the easier it's going to be to progress into whatever this Ace of Wands may be for you. Some of you are working towards a house, or you're working towards having this major commitment, or being the person that you view as your counterpart into your life. And with Judgment, whoever judged you because they felt like you were naive, or they felt like you were someone who was just too loving, too sensitive, too kind, they're learning quickly that you're actually the high priestess, that you were cloaked or shielded. Your true identity wasn't shown to these people because they would have used you even more than they had already done. And with the Ten of Cups, this is telling me that emotional fulfillment is something that is meant for you. It's destined for you. It's coming in the near future once you choose to leave the past behind, because some of you are still looking back. These past people coming in, whether it's exes or friends, you may try to reconcile with them, but just know, if you do reconcile, this is what they're going to do. Hurt you, wound you, stab you in the back, climb all over you, treat you as if you're nothing. So it's almost as if they're going to finish the job right this time, because these people feel like, look, they're sharks. I didn't even notice that. There's a shark right underneath this person who's trying to pretend to be loving and caring and nurturing, and the whole time this person is actually a demon. And they want to cause you chaos and turmoil. And this is a secret that's being held within, because underneath the deck we have the Ten of Swords. So even though these people may try to pretend as if they're changed, or they've learned from their lessons, what they truly want to do is unload their burdens onto you, take all of your good energy, go and manifest with it, and then leave you behind in that Ten of Swords dynamic again. So this is someone or a group of people or certain scenarios where they have not learned their lessons. They don't feel remorse. It's just, they just feel regret because they've been caught. There's definitely a difference between the two, because someone who feels remorse, it's like they know that whatever they've done is wrong, and they have a want to change or a need to at least make it right. These are people that just feel that they've been caught, or whatever platform they had, it's been deemed as untrustworthy. So when it comes to you, the Cancer placement, what do you need to know? King of Cups. So you've elevated from a princess, if you're a woman, to a king or queen. Now you're a lot more emotionally stable. The King of Cups is somebody who's very compassionate, spiritual even. This is a good father, a good mother, somebody who's empathetic towards others, who knows how to work with other people. We have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands. So you were in the middle of some sort of battle, argument, people trying to cause chaos and turmoil in your life. Some of you, this was happening in the work scenario, and this was all meant to teach you resilience, because with the Two of Pentacles, some of you may have been overspending, and once you hit obstacles in your money, it's usually because of the fact that you do need to budget in some way, shape, or form. So when you don't have that income coming in like you're used to, it prompts you to make changes, and that's possibly what was being taught here as well. And with the Five of Wands, anybody that was causing chaos, turmoil, havoc into your life, these people are going to be dealt with. And they have some sort of contract that they'll have to sign. So let's say, for example, a group of people went and gossiped about you, told lies, slandered you. Now that's going to happen to them. These people are now fighting amongst themselves. And here you are moving forward towards your new beginning, having new love interests coming in. These are people that are going to be a lot more loving, caring, nurturing, chivalrous with you, peaceful people that are not going to be wanting to cause any chaos or destruction. All you have to do, though, is follow your heart and know that you do have someone. You've broken someone's ego down unintentionally just by being you. And whoever this King of Wands is, they're used to getting their way, but unfortunately this time, this person is not getting their way. They can be as rude or as forceful as they want to be. This person has an ability of acting like a tyrant, which is most likely what they did to you. They have ineffective methods of collaboration skills. So if this is someone who's a boss, they're just not the best boss to be around. They're known to cause issues within the work environment, to even add more fuel to the fire. And this is someone who has to bring you some sort of apology, or they have to swallow their pride and tell you the truth, depending on the scenario. And here you are, you maintain your elegance. You sit on your throne, you stand your ground. So don't let anybody make you feel like you don't belong, or don't let anyone make you feel like what you're doing is wrong. Trust your own judgment, because you're the only one that knows what's best for your life. People can give you pointers and tips and feedback, but at the end of the day, it's like you have to make that decision, because they can only see things from their perspective. We have sexuality. There's an emphasis on that. So some of you are either celibate, or you're being asked to explore your sexuality more, but safely. Just do it safely. We also have inner power. So this was a test to help you strengthen your inner power, because you could have been someone who stifled your light, or ever since childhood, or this started off in childhood, you just had this tendency of smothering yourselves, or people in your environment making you feel like you don't belong, or you feeling like you have to conform in some way. And this is just telling you the best way for you to succeed is to be yourself. We also have miracle healing, so you can expect something good to come in for you as the Cancer placement, but you also have to incorporate more body movement. So if you do want to manifest more, dancing, sometimes even using like sexual energy to manifest is something that you can do, because it is very potent. We also have make music. So music, there's an emphasis on needing to listen to music that's high vibrational, high vibrational music, because you do have sonic warfare frequencies, manipulation, and also quiet time is here. So putting more emphasis on your own needs and wants, especially if you have children. This is just making sure that you have quiet time to yourself to just unwind at the end of the day. And these past people that caused you chaos and drama, let's see, what do they want to tell you? This is my Truthful Messages deck. The link to purchase this is in the description box below. I believe I only have like 4 left. We have stop playing victim. Why are you acting shocked? You knew exactly what this was. So what these people were trying to tell you is like you knew what we were and you accepted it for what it was. But I honestly don't feel like that was the case. I was tempted away and fell for the trap. It was not worth it now that I see the outcome. Now, if you were left for somebody else, whoever steered your person or the person that you used to connect with on the wrong path, that was their karma. And they wanted them simply because they were weaker and they didn't expect much of me, and I can control them. So what this love interest is telling you is the only reason why I went to the other people or the other paths is because they didn't expect much. They had no real standards. They kind of just went with whatever. And we also have inconsistent. I don't want to settle down. I'm exploring options and I would like to experience more people. So if you have someone who's not giving you that commitment, that's ultimately why. And past people want to tell you that if they could have one more chance with you, they would do things differently this time and love you more. And essentially why they're seeing that is because of the karma that they're about to face. And they're realizing that whatever they started to try to go against you, it really wasn't even worth it to begin with. And I sometimes wonder if you fell out of the sky because you are so out of this world. And I only care about what's going to make me happy. But this is in reverse. So these people in the past were very selfish. Their ego was in the way, and now they're being forced to actually see how their actions are affecting other people. And you could have been the first person in this entire unit's life. They could be people that are in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 20s. You're the first person that they've encountered that's forced them to see how their actions actually affect others. Like their parents couldn't even do that. So that just goes to show how powerful you truly are as a person. So everything that you're doing, continue to be who you are. Don't stifle your light, not for anyone at all. Last but not least, that Cancer placements need to know, rest. It's time for you to rest. Stop being in your head a lot, overthinking for no reason. Moon cycles also affect you heavily, so new moons and full moons are known to affect water placements such as Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio heavily, just because we are 90% water as human beings. We also have the Hierophant and the Star. So the more that you heal, you also heal the universe as well. So with the Hierophant, this is all about new beginnings, you committing to yourself, committing to your happiness, and don't flip-flop, don't be wishy-washy, and know that the choice is yours. You can decide which path to go towards. You want to go towards the left, which is down the path that you already know, exes, past friends, you already know what these people bring to your life, nothing of true value. Or you can go the path that's less traveled, the one that will require more faith, more resilience, but it is also going to be the path to God, or the path to you finding structure, routine, power, authority once again, because you were surrounded by people that simply wanted to just, I just keep feeling like, stifle you, your inner power. They didn't want you to succeed. They didn't want you to be seen. They didn't want you to know that you're this mature, grounded, stable person. They didn't want you to know that you could be successful. They didn't want you to see your potential. So they tried to make it seem as if you were unworthy by canceling you or just misguiding you in some way. But you've overcome all of that. It's now the time for you to rest after a period of brutal mental manipulation and abuse even. And I'm sorry you had to go through that, but it definitely taught you everything that you know now, and the path moving forward will be a lot smoother as long as you apply what you've learned. So like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.